The health of dogs is at risk from heartworms, a major parasite transmitted by infected mosquitoes. The infection of the dog starts with an infected mosquito taking a blood meal. Infective third-stage larvae, L3, of the parasite Dirofilaria immitis are deposited on the surface of the dog's skin. Immediately afterwards, these L3 larvae, about 1 millimeter long at this stage, enter the dog's body using the puncture wound left behind by the insect. In the dermis, the heartworm larvae undergo the next stage of their life cycle and molt into L4 larvae as early as 3 days post-infection. During the following weeks, the L4 larvae migrate through the tissues of the dog. At day 50 to 70 post-infection, L4 larvae molt into immature adults. As early as 70 days post-infection, the immature adults migrate into the dog's venous bloodstream, which transports them towards the heart and lungs of the dog. By day 120, after the initial infection, they all have arrived in the small pulmonary blood vessels. At this point, the immature adult heartworms are about 1 to 1.5 inches in length. They now begin to grow massively, pushing into larger and larger pulmonary blood vessels until some of them finally end up in the pulmonary artery, close to the heart. An inflammatory process within the pulmonary vessel and surrounding pulmonary tissue is elicited by the parasite. This progressively leads to pathology of the lung and the blood vessels, ultimately resulting in vascular resistance or pulmonary hypertension. With higher worm burdens, right heart hypertrophy develops, leading in the long term to right-sided heart failure and potentially to the death of the affected animal. Heartworms are also responsible for a marked increase in the dog's risk of thromboembolism. Once a worm dies, it can block a smaller pulmonary vessel completely, resulting in the infarction of the surrounding tissue. About 7 to 9 months post-infection, the adult, now sexually mature female worms start producing offspring. The microfilaria stage L1 of Dirofilaria immitis. These microfilaria circulate in the cardiovascular system of the infected dog, ready to be ingested with the blood meal of a feeding mosquito. Inside the insect, over a period of about 14 days, the L1 larvae develop into the infective L3 stage larva by molting twice. This mosquito is now a new vector of heartworm infection, threatening the lives of dogs and cats in endemic areas.